Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to UGC Net exam preparation. As you all know, this is lecture series for paper 2 environmental science. Here is the class 2, and in this class we are going to study about hydrosphere. So this is uh, uh, syllabus and units for this chapter 1. I have mentioned the same in the first lecture also, and I'll try to keep this slide in every lecture so that you'll be used to with the syllabus and topics. Okay, so let's begin with the definition of hydrosphere. Just a second, I'll take it right. So hydrosphere and comprehensive study for UGC net. In this lecture, will try to cover every topic of hydrosphere so that we should not miss any topic that will come in the examination. So we'll be covering everything in this topic in this lecture. So definition of hydrosphere. Hydrosphere means it is all kind of waters present on the Earth's surface. Not only in the Earth's surface, it is also present in the atmosphere, in the land, groundwater. So all kind of waters are comes under hydrosphere. Hydrosphere includes all forms of water present on Earth, such as they are present in the oceans, they are present in the seas, rivers, lakes, glacier, groundwater, and atmosphere as well. So it interacts these waters, all of these waters, in some way they'll be interacting with lithosphere, that is land. They'll be interacting with atmosphere. In the next slide, I'll tell you how water interact with this plane, atmosphere, and biosphere life forms. They will be doing circle. They'll be circulating all over these life forms, regulating planet climate and sustaining life. Without water, there is no life exists. To exist alive, the water is very important. Water is very needed. Everyone knows that we cannot survive without water. We need to drink the water a lot to keep our body healthy. So, as you all know, that water is very important, and that water is called definition. Is called hydrosphere. So now distribution of water on Earth. How the water is distributed on world, what percentage it is distributed. The water is distributed unevenly, means there is no even, there is no equal, like this much water is there, that much is there is no equality. So here is the percentage given where the water is having maximum. So maximum what this is the water source and this is the percentage given. Okay, and ocean and seas, this is most of the water are present in the ocean and seas. They are see 97.5%, and they are also not a fresh water. As you all know that ocean waters are salty. We cannot drink directly with them. So they are salt water. They contain 97.5%. Almost all the waters are there in the ocean and seas. So then glacier and ice cap. This water also we cannot consume directly. They contain 1.74% and they are in the fresh water. And then comes groundwater. They are only 0.75%. And then lakes, river, and stream. They are 0.01%, and atmospheric water, that is water vapors, all those things, they are 0.001%. So in this, most of the water lies in the ocean, and others, and apart from that, second also lies in the glacier and ice cap, which we cannot consume directly. Only the small quantity, that is groundwater, we consume or we use every day. Then rivers, lakes, streams, and atmospheric water. It is in the form of water or rainwater, water vapor in that form. So the key point is only 2.5% of the Earth's water is fresh water, and most of it is trapped in glacier. So only that's why you may read or may hear that every day there's a water shortage in this area, there's a water shortage in this state. So there are a lot of news coming out related to water scarcity problem. Okay, so this is because there is a very less amount of water present for drinking purpose or for useful purpose, and remaining the huge amount of water there lies in ocean seas in the form of salt water and glacier and ice caps. So this is the distribution of water on the earth. Please try to remember this percentage because they are very important. Sometimes they ask us directly or indirectly also. Okay, maximum in the oceans, then glacier, groundwater, lakes, river, and stream atmosphere. Try to remember this even number. Sometimes they'll be asking a question from increasing to decreasing order, from decrease to increasing order that way. So try to remember this percentage. Okay. Then components of hydrosphere. What are the components of hydrosphere? Component is nothing but, as I just shown you, what percentage of water is present in what form. So this is also almost similar. Ocean and seas, largest river reservoir. There, most of the water are present in the ocean. They are the largest reservoir, cover almost 71% of Earth's surface. The water that ocean seas, they cover almost 71% of the Earth's surface and major role in temperature regulation and climate control. They play major role to control the climate and temperature on the Earth's surface. Okay, and then home to marine ecosystem and key carbon sequestration. In ocean and seas, they reserve lots of carbon. They sequestration means they reserve. They store lots of carbon. Okay, and then glacier. Glacier and ice cap. They are fresh water, although, but we cannot use them directly because they are in the form of ice. They are formed in the form of glacier, and they are found in the polar region, both in the southern pole and northern pole. Antarctica is the southern pole, and then Arctic is in the northern pole. And even in higher altitude, in the top of the mountain, there is lots of glacier. From here, the rivers they'll be melting gradually and they'll be flowing downwards. So that's how rivers are formed from this glacier. Just for example, for Ganga River is originated in uh, Gangotri Glacier. From there, that glacier melted its ice and the water will be flowing gradually and end up it will become Ganga River. Okay, and contributes to sea level rise when melted due to global warming. Nowadays, the climate change is happening, and the global warming is happening because of global warming. The this glacier they are melting very rapidly. As they melt rapidly, the water will be flowing very fast or very high. Lots of water will be flowing. Then this water obviously it will be made up, it will reach to ocean. So that ocean level will increase, many rivers will be flowing into the ocean. Then the water quantity or water level will rise. So that's what it means, contribute to sea level rise when melted due to global warming. Then comes groundwater. Their subsurface water. They are below our surface, Earth's surface, stored in aquifers and recharged through infiltration. Just take it is the surface. They'll be going through the porosity of soils and they will be infiltrated to aquifers. In the between the rocks, in the space of rocks, they'll be there. They are called groundwater. So all of this groundwater we use for drinking, for irrigation, for other industrial purpose. So over extracting these waters is leading to depletion and land subsidence. When you over extracting this water, they are not unlimited. They are limited in they are very limited. When you use all of them, then they will be empty because of empty, that land there'll be subsidence, they will go down. Because when there is nothing, then the land will come down, there will be subsidence. Okay. Then surface water, under surface water, what are there? They are in the rivers, lakes, wetlands, and they are crucial for human consumption, agriculture, and biodiversity. Rivers carry sediments and nutrients, and shaping its landscape. River is not always in the one shape. They always keep changing. That is because of sediments. The sediments which comes along with the waters. Okay. Wetlands act as a natural filter, improving water quality. That's why we protect wetland. There is a convention. That convention is Ramsar Convention. That Ramsar Convention protect the wetland from degradation. So why? Because it is a natural filter. They improve the water quality. Also, they are home to various biodiversity species. Then, then atmospheric water. They are in the form of water vapor, clouds, precipitation. So they are form of clouds and regulate the Earth's weather and climate, and participate in the hydrological cycle. So they participate. This atmospheric water, they participate in the hydrological cycle. That is water cycle. So these are the components of hydrosphere. One is ocean. Most of the water and Earth's surface are covered with ocean water and seawater. And then glacier. They are freshwater reservoir. Then groundwater. They subsurface water. Then surface water. They are in river, lakes, wetlands. Then come atmosphere. The last one. They are in the form of water vapor, clouds, and precipitation. So then comes to hydrological cycle, that is water cycle. The hydrological cycle is the continuous movement of water within our earth and atmosphere. They are in a continuous movement within our earth, and it includes evaporation. Evaporation means it is evaporating and going to the clouds, going up this way. When you wash your clothes, your clothes will dry, and because that is because of evaporation, the water present in your clothes, sorry, in your clothes, that they'll be dry. After dry, that water will evaporate, and they go up and form condensation. Condensation means cloud. They form cloud. Transpiration, not only from the water bodies or from your various activity, the plants also release water vapor through their leaves. So that is called transpiration. Please remember, transpiration is nothing but it is a plant release water vapor through their leaves. That is called transpiration. Then condensation. Condensation, the definition of condensation is when water vapor cools down in the upper atmosphere, they form clouds. It is this phenomena is called condensation. Condensation is what? That is water vapor cools down and form clouds. That process is called condensation. Okay, here condensation because of cool down the clouds are formed. Then come precipitation. Precipitation is nothing but it is the water falls as a rain or snow. Anything that falls from this cloud, they are called precipitation. Then infiltration. Water sweeps into the groundwater in planet, and this the surface water will be going the waters will be going into ground to replenish to fill up the groundwater. Okay, then infiltration, then runoff. Excess water flows. Not all the water will go to groundwaters, and major portion of water they'll be run off to seas, oceans, drainage. Uh, Through that, there also flows river, ocean. Okay, so first evaporation, the water will evaporate and they'll be going up. Apart from that, the plants they'll also release a water vapor, and finally this water will go to cloud, and when there is in the upper atmosphere, they will cool down and form a cloud. And from this cloud, precipitation will happen. And this water will come here. When it is running water, it will come to this ocean water collection. Then again, it will evaporate. So this circle is continuous within the earth. So this is called water cycle or hydrological cycle. First evaporation, transpiration, then condensation, then precipitation, then infiltration, then runoff. So please remember this is also this may ask in your question in the examination. So the cycle maintain the Earth's climate balance and redistribute water resources. They'll redistribute when this water from this ocean or lake, the water is dry, then rain will come, and then again this water will fill up. Then it will go evaporate, it will dry, again the water will come. So it will be redistributed, and it keeps doing that. It's continuous movement of water. So and then role of hydrosphere in the climate regulation. What is the role of hydrosphere? What is the role of water in climate regulation? Ocean stores transport heat, affecting global weather pattern. Because of this ocean store and transport heat from ocean, they affect global weather pattern. Indian monsoon is caused because of this ocean store and ocean heat. They, they are directly related to Indian monsoon. Then water vapor is a greenhouse gas. Greenhouse gas. It influences the temperature. And this water vapor trap heat and the atmosphere will be warm. And that's how it will be influencing temperature. Then ocean currents, Gulf Stream, El Nino, La Nino, that also impact the climate. Glacier reflect the solar radiation albedo. Uh, Glacier is the have the highest albedo. Please remember, glacier has the highest albedo. Albedo is nothing but when solar radiation falls into any object, any subject, that then the reflection will happen. That reflection is called albedo and cooling the planet. Okay, and this is the role of hydrosphere in a climate regulation. Environmental issues affecting the hydrosphere. Water pollution. Everyone knows water pollution is a major issue for us. For, there are various reasons caused. These are various reasons. Industrial waste, heavy metals, chemicals, toxins are released from industries, and that heavy metals, chemicals, toxins, they will be mixing up with waters. That's how the water will be polluted, and that water will be not useful for human consumption and for other purpose also. Then agriculture runoff, pesticides and fertilizer causing eutrophication. Agriculture practices, farmers use lots of pesticides, fertilizer. When the runoff water from this agricultural land goes to water body, that cause eutrophication. Eutrophication is a growing of plants in water body due to excessive presence of nutrient that will be leading to various uh, problems. I will discuss about eutrophication in the later class. Just remember now agriculture runoff cause eutrophication. Domestic sewage. Untreated wastewater leads to waterborne disease. Waterborne disease like diarrhea, many other diseases will be caused because of domestic sewage, untreated wastewater. Okay, oil spill. Due to oil spill from various ships, and from many sources that destroy marine life and coastal ecosystems. Plastic pollution is one more major problem of pollution. Microplastic harm aquatic organisms as well as it harm human life when you eat fish or any. aquatic organism which is eatable, we will be eating that microplastic that it will cause us disease that will harm to our body. Okay, this is the cause of water pollution. Then the climate change and hydrosphere. Glacial melting leads to rising sea level. Due to global warming, the glaciers they're melting rapidly, which leads to rising of sea level. And when sea level rise, the coastal community they need to go somewhere else. They'll be losing their habitat. So that is also one of our major problem. Extreme weather events, the storms, floods, drought intensify. That they are also caused because of hydrosphere. Climate change, ocean acidification, they affect coral reefs. Coral reefs are very sensitive when this water is ocean water is acidic that affect coral reefs and marine food change. Okay. Then over extraction of water. When you use the groundwater without any um, what do you call groundwater depletion is lower the tails. When you use groundwater without any uh, kind of efficiency, with when you use them over extract them, they'll be low. That water table will go lower. Okay, then saltwater intrusion affects coastal freshwater source also. And last one is deforestation and land use changes. Reduce transpiration. Transpiration is nothing but evaporation of water from a plants through their leaves, affecting local rainfall patterns. Then increase soil erosion, leading to sedimentation in the river. Then comes the yeah, I have mentioned some of the case study for your exam. See why I have mentioned this case study. When you go to Google and search what this case study, you'll get an experience and you'll get extra knowledge about the water pollution, about the hydrosphere, about about water. Why this is case study? This era sea disaster Central Asia. This happened because of our extraction led to drastic case. You will find this article in the Google and you will study about it and you will get extra knowledge. So that's why I gave this few case study for you. Please try to search and read all of them. It will give you extra knowledge. It will give you revision. Okay, and then come let's solve some of the question that will also help you revise. This is just expected question in the UGC. So, which of the following is the largest reservoir of fresh water? That is glacier. I already mentioned the first one is ocean or sea, then glacier. Then here the glacier. Which human activity contributes most to groundwater depletion? What could be the answer? Industrial pollution, overgrazing, excessive irrigation, and deforestation. And the answer is excessive irrigation. What is the main cause of ocean acidification? What could be the answer? Here options are oil spill, plastic waste, carbon dioxide absorption, overfishing. The answer is carbon dioxide absorption. The last one, the Ramsar Convention, is related to Ramsar Convention. I have mentioned during the wetland. This is related to wetland protection. So yeah, here's the answer. So this is all about the hydrosphere. And if I miss anything, you can let me know in the comment box. And also, you'll get the extra knowledge from this case study. So, I'll stop this lecture for today and we'll study next topic in the next class. We'll go for lithosphere and biosphere. So, this is all for today. We'll see you in the next class. Please take care of yourself and study hard. Thank you.